Today we got a real good treat for you. This California American expat moved here to the Philippines, specifically, well, to Iloilo, and then he bought this land here in Guimaras. And we always talk about this, about like, where is the cost-effective type land? Where can we get the really cheap land that is absolutely gorgeous? Well, this guy found a great, well, two plots actually. He ended up buying two. He only bought one, he bought another. And he got the price you're not even going to believe, and it's waterfront property. So here we go. I'm going to introduce you. This guy's going to blow you away. You ready? Got to make my way down because he hasn't done much with his land yet. He just built this so far. And I guess we can call him, he's like a mountain man. Hello.
Oh, hey there, Michael.
Well. This is Jerry. Hello, Jerry.
Hello there.
I love your house. I love what you've done with the place. Wow. I would say it can have a tour, but I think we just got a tour.
Yeah, this is it so far.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Here's his kitchen. It's good. I think you're lacking a few food supplies.
Yeah.
But I see your windows here. Is this your bedding?
No, this is the Nipa hut.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this here Kubo is just for the construction workers and for the caretaker when we're done with construction.
So you when did you leave California for good?
December 8th of last year.
Okay, so 7, 10, 11 months ago.
Yeah, we went to Thailand first and then spent a month in Thailand, a month in Cebu, month in BGC. And then we came here to Iloilo. And
was it the whole purpose to find that place to live?
Oh, no.
Or was it just vacation, all the other ones?
Yeah, the other ones were just vacation. We pretty much had our house built here in Iloilo 6 years ago, and we were just waiting for me to retire before we moved out here.
Right.
Finally got old enough.
Yes, and you are a type of person who prefers to live like outside of the city, right?
Yes.
You lived up on a mountain in California and stayed away from the ruckus and the craziness of a city.
Yes.
But you still ran businesses in the city.
Yes.
So you had the best of both worlds that way.
Correct.
And so now here you are. You got your place in Iloilo City. But then what made you decide that you wanted to buy here on the island?
Well, I love fishing. So I wanted a place that was waterfront so I can put a dock in, go fishing, and make this into a little family resort for weekends, holidays, getaways. So we can come here and enjoy the ocean. And
you have a pretty big, good size anyway, extended family here, right? Filipino family from your wife?
Yeah, there's about 9 of us.
9 of you, and you're all living in the same house?
Yes.
Wow, how is that?
I love it.
Do you?
Yes.
That's fantastic. Well, hey, some might not like that very much because, in the West, that's not normal.
Yeah.
Right, for us to all live as an extended family in the same house. And I don't know if anybody I've ever met other than you that have really adjusted it so well to that type of life.
Yeah, well, I came from a big family of 8.
Wow.
So it's kind of nice being in a house full of people.
Right. Never gets boring, does it?
Never gets boring.
No. So you bought this land how long ago?
About 4 or 5 months ago.
4 or 5 months. And then with the first thing you did is build this temporary structure. Well, not temporary, but what would you call it? Caretaker structure.
Yeah, it's going to be the caretaker's house.
Right. And so that's step one. And you kind of have a little bit of a road so far.
Yeah.
And you got a really cool property for me because you're not going to have to worry about flooding.
No, definitely.
Right? You have an elevated position overlooking the water in a very safe area because it's a bay.
Yes.
Which is really cool because you don't have to worry if a typhoon happens. No. Oh, I got to pull in you were talking about building a houseboat and bringing your other boat here. You don't have to even pull those things in.
Nope.
You
Protected cove, all your use.
Wow. Yeah. That's such a great thing. So let's answer the question that is on a lot of people's minds right now. How much did you pay per square meter?
$1,900 per square meter.
$1,900 per square meter. So basically 38 bucks ish. Right? So $38 per square meter. That's incredible. And how big is your property here?
Yeah, we got 2 500 square meter lots.
Okay.
Yeah, plus use of the extra land that goes around it.
Really?
Yeah, because we own everything in front of it, so nobody else can use it anyway.
Right.
So we can have use of it. Can't build permanent structures, but we can have use of it.
Fantastic. And so your big dream You did show me those blueprints, and that was really cool. Is to build a house here, and that house is actually going to be pretty big. How many bedrooms is it planned to be?
The temporary house is going to be 2-bedroom.
Okay.
You know, it's a 2-story, 2-bedroom. It's going to be a native-looking hut, but it's actually going to be a modern home with air conditioning and all the amenities. You know, I want to go with the native theme.
Right.
Yeah.
And actually, we had met before because you've come to the expat meetups, and you are the one that gave me the idea. Wait a minute, if we were going to build something like we saw in San Joaquin, we would want to do the same thing. Inside, it would have a cement structure to it that you could still like have air conditioning and have also that protection against the weather, but still have it look like
A hut.
a hut from the outside. Yeah. And so you just cover the outside with it, and to the naked eye, it just looks like any other native build. That's such a cool idea. Really cool. Now you've had any projects like this in the US? Have you done any projects where you've just had land and started from scratch? And I think you had talked about you made a lake once because you had flooding or something.
Yeah, in Hamul, we built our own pond, greenhouse, recreation area. We had a 20-acre lot on a mountaintop in Hamul, and when we got there, just a house. So we built it all out for a recreation area, did Airbnb.
Yeah. So you have some experience in you know, doing these type of things, but you learned as you went, correct?
Correct. We did it all ourselves.
Wow,
Me,
incredible.
my wife, and one other person would help out. We did have a tractor, you know, so that made it easier.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
So we developed the hills into terraces, made camping spots, a pond
Right.
where we raised tilapia, you know, so.
Incredible. Yeah, well, you can have a carabao here, so that's like a
want one,
tractor.
yes.
That's
I
like
know.
it's like a tractor. Although you got a good mountainside here, so I would say like a goat would be good too.
Yeah,
Little mountain goat.
yeah, a
Maybe.
couple goats probably.
Yeah, why not? Why not? All right. And so you were also talking about like building a houseboat,
Yes.
and it would be out of the same thing, like bamboo.
Yeah, I was thinking bamboo, but cover it with epoxy so it's more like, you know, fiberglass.
Sure.
Yeah, so it would last good, but I do want it to look like a bamboo house.
That would be so cool, and you could just float out, and you were very close to the DNR area, correct? Where it's all protected.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about anything out there. And are you allowed to fish there, by the way? I have no idea.
Yeah, allowed to fish all out here.
Oh, okay, good. Fantastic. Because I know you love fishing, like you said, and this will be a beautiful place to do just that.
Yeah, it's going to be my own fish camp.
Right.
You know?
And so I'm going to show everybody here what you are dealing with. So as you can see here, this is what he's got so far. They just have this bamboo here that we used as a railing to climb this hill right now. And it's, and you can see there is like a road here. It's all limestone, and it goes down and around and down the other side. I can't believe it's raining, even though the sun is just shining like crazy right now, but it is raining. And then they built this as the temporary structure. The water is all here. Now it's extreme low tide. They've never seen it this low. By tomorrow or this afternoon, it would probably be filled again. Listen to that.
Yeah.
It just came out of nowhere.
Temperature dropped a little bit.
Yeah, I just felt that actually. So usually all this is down here is full of water, but right now it's like little mud and puddles, but a few hours from now that's all going to be filled again. And so your plan is to have a dock out here, correct?
Yeah, we're going to put a dock out there. We're going to have them build a little dig a canal so that the boats can get in even during super low tide.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's with the hole here? What was the plan here?
That was going to be our septic tank, but this is solid limestone.
So that ended that plan. So what are you going to do for a septic now?
We're going to build it up like a retaining wall and then backfill it behind it so we have a nice level area.
Right,
To
okay.
either garden or put a sitting area or something. We'll figure it out.
Right, okay. And you do have electricity coming in from the
Yes.
city. And what does it take to get that? Because the road is quite far away. Is it very expensive, that kind of thing?
No, it's not too expensive. We just got to supply the poles,
Okay.
you know, and then you've also got to have a structure already on the property before they will hook up electricity.
Ah, hence the Kubo.
Hence the Kubo.
Right.
Yeah, once we get electricity, we can bring in power tools and start transforming the land.
So what do you think reasonably? So you have say somebody just did the 500. And to give people an idea, the 500 would be from there basically all the way down.
Yeah.
this one section, right? Would be about 500.
Yeah.
So if somebody had a 500 square meter, let's assume for the heck of it that they all got the same great deal you did. What would be a total budget that's reasonable for somebody who wanted to build, maybe not this, but your plan for the 2-story house, build, buy the land? You're a guy good with numbers. What do you think that would be?
I'm thinking 20, 25,000 would be sufficient.
20 to 25,000 US dollars. Wow. And you could live right here, right on the water. Yeah, that's pretty remarkable, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. And so is the intention to eventually sell your place in Iloilo and just move here?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah,
This is a week.
We like the city life too.
Okay. So this is like the vacation home.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic.
Yeah,
Wow.
so this is going to probably end up being Airbnb with several kubos, and up on that other 500 square meter, we're going to build a main house that outlooks everything.
Oh, that'd be incredible.
Yeah. So then we can have guests like yourself if you want.
There you go.
Stay here.
Fantastic. Oh, that'd be really, really amazing. And let's go back up here. It's going to be a bit of a struggle, so we'll turn the camera off to do that until we can make our way up here so that people can get a real idea of what the whole property looks like. All right, so here is the road that goes up right now. It's temporary. Everything right now is just temporary. They just had to get themselves in here. They do have a right of way all the way from the road to get to this point. And so the first property that he bought, so there's the orange stake there, and it went all the way across. And you can see the fence line down there, all the way down to the water and across. And like I said, that's usually full of water, like you see over there. And so that way, you know, he could take his boat and he'd be able to go straight out. That fish pond out there, that's not a problem for getting out there?
No, there's space on the side, and they're taking that out as soon as they harvest the fish.
Oh.
They lost their license.
Oh, well, there you go. They lost the license. Perfect. So then the second one starts there, goes across and down, giving you a nice big rectangle, essentially.
Yep. 1,000 square meters.
1,000 square meters. Yeah, this is going to be a great vantage point for your house up here, for sure. Yep. Here's somebody constructing their big kubo over there. But normally you would hear nothing. And think of all the stars you'll be able to see at night here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
That kubo is bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's a good sized kubo. Now you got everything you need to get started and working out here, because the guys can stay here. And all construction sites in the Philippines, they always want to live on the site. Makes life easier, makes it simple for everybody, and they usually won't work unless they have that.
Yes.
Because nobody wants to travel back and forth in order to go to their job site. They want to just live at the job site. And so here's the rest of the road here, and then it curves out to the main road. Well, Jerry, I think you're going to do wonderful things here. Can't wait to see what it's going to look like. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. And we'll see you guys all very, very soon.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again.